Hopefully that's good. Okay, so we're just going to lay on your mat and we're going to start moving right away so that we can get ourselves warmed up. So let's bring your arms up towards the ceiling and reach back over your head. And we'll point those toes and then bring everything in. We're going to go a little bit faster than we usually do just to start so we can get warmed up. So we're going to bring the arms back, point the toes, and then bring it all back in. Inhale, reach back and point the toes. Exhale and bring it back in. And we'll just keep doing this a few more times. Two more times right here. And then the last one. Let's rest the hands down on the mat. Bend your knees. And then tuck your tailbone so that your back is nice and flat on the floor. And we're going to lift your feet up so your back is flat, hands right by your sides. Tap one toe down at a time. Try to keep your back flat on the floor. Inhale, tap that toe, and then exhale to bring it back up again. Try to keep that back nice and flat. Two more on each side. And then let's let your feet come back down to the floor. Try to keep your back nice and flat still. And then just the arms are going to come up overhead and then bring them back down by your sides. So both arms are coming up to start. Keep that tummy tight on the floor. Remembered some of you like to have a pillow under your head, so if this is not feeling comfortable and you want to add your pillow, you can do that. Two more times with the double arms right here. And then we're going to alternate the arms. So one comes down, the other one goes back. Belly button nice and tight on the floor. Two more each way. Bring the arms back up to the center. We're going to open them out towards the sides. Spread out your fingers wide and then squeeze them back up together again. Inhale and open the arms. Exhale and squeeze them back up. The backs of your hands aren't quite touching the floor. They're just hovering above it. Four more right here. 3, 2, last one. Let's turn your palms to face the wall in front of you, and we're just going to cross over and under with the arms, so they're crossing your midsection. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the arms back around your legs. We're going to pull the legs in one at a time. And then keeping your stomach nice and tight on the floor, lower your right toe with your right hand coming forward. Bring it back up towards the ceiling and then lower the left toe with the left hand coming forward and bring it back up. So we're just going side to side with the little dead bugs. Back nice and flat. Two more on each side. feet back down. Actually, just your left foot can come down. We'll keep your right foot in. And just wrap your hands around that shin. Rotate your ankle around. And then reverse directions. And then we're going to just keep your right hand on that knee. The left hand's going to come out to the side, palm facing down. Open your knee out towards the side and then press it back into the center. Try to keep the left hip on the floor as you open that knee out, or hip out, and then bring it back in. Stomach always tight. Two more on this side. And then we'll take that foot back to the floor. Take your left knee into your chest. And we're going to take that, or actually rotate that ankle. I don't think we did this side yet. Rotate the ankle. And then reverse directions. And then we'll take your right hand out to the side, palm facing down towards the floor. And then the left knee is going to come out to the side. Stomach stays tight. And then squeeze it back up again to the center. Try to keep that right hip on the floor this time. Two more to go right here. And then we're going to come back to the center. Bring your other knee back up and into. We're going to hold on to both knees with the hands. Open the knees out towards the side. Bring them forward a little bit and then squeeze them back together again. Try to keep your back flat on the floor though as you do this. So it's going to want to pull up as those knees come forward. Try to force it down. To make your circles a little bit smaller so that that can happen. One more this direction. And then we're going to come back the other way. So push forward with the knees first and then open around to the sides. Flat. Two more times. And then we'll lower your feet one at a time back to the mat. Just bring your hands by your sides. And then we're going to do the pelvic tilts that we usually start with. So we're going to lift your back up just a little bit. And then we're going to squeeze it back down. So your pelvis rocks back and forth as you do this. We're going to tilt the pelvis downwards, lift the back, and then exhale to reverse that the other direction. Pull the belly button in tight even when the back is lifted, and then squeeze it down even more as you push your back into the mat. Two more times right here. And then this is the last one. We're going to keep your back flat on the mat. And then we're going to start to raise the hips one vertebrae at a time. So hands right down by your sides. Lift the hips. Nice and slow. Coming all the way up. And you can adjust your feet if you want to go up a little higher. And then slow and controlled, one vertebrae at a time, coming back down. And then the hips are not going to quite touch the floor. We're going to lift them back up again. Exhale to lift. And inhale and slowly lower back down. Exhale and lift it up. And inhale, slowly lower it back we're going to do this 2 more times. Last one right here. And then we'll lower the hips all the way back down. Nice and slow, hips are back, and then we'll take your knees back into your chest. Just give them a hug in. Take a breath. And we'll exhale to lower your feet back to the mat. Hands come out to the sides, palms face down, and we're going to do some torso rotation. So your knees drop towards one side, turn to look the other way. And then exhale, squeezing your belly button in to pull the knees back up, and we'll drop on the other side and turn to look over the opposite shoulder. Exhale and bring it all back up. Inhale, open, dropping to the other side. Exhale, closing back to the center, and then over to the other side. Exhale, bring it back up again. Do one more right here on each side. And bring your knees back up to the center again. We're going to find your strap and wrap it around your right foot. Strap is in a knot. Unknot it. Let's just take that leg and extend it up towards the ceiling. And just make sure your neck is in a neutral position. You can play with the tension on your strap so that it's where you want it to be. And we're just going to bend your knee and then straighten it back up again. Inhale and bend. And then exhale, straighten it out. More you flex that foot, the deeper the stretch is going to be on the hamstring. One more of these, and then we'll leave that leg extended up. Keeping your foot flexed, we're going to lower that leg down towards the floor. Belly button stays tight as you lower that leg down. And then exhale to bring it back up again towards the ceiling. Inhale and lower it down. Exhale and bring it back up. 2 more to go like this. And then we'll bring that leg all the way back up. Take the strap into your right hand. The left hand's going to come out to the side, palm facing down. And keeping your foot flexed and your left hip on the floor. We're going to open that right leg out towards the side. as you can while keeping your left hip on the floor. Two more of these to go. And then we're going to come back up to the center. You can hold on to your strap with both hands again. And then we're going to push the ball of your foot into the strap, taking your toes towards the ceiling. And then close that back up again, pulling the toes back down towards your heel, towards your knee. Push the toe up, pressing that ball of your foot into the strap. And then squeeze the toe towards the knee. Last one. Bend your knee. You can just remove the strap for just a moment, but don't put it away. We're going to need it back again. Rotate that ankle around. And then we're going to straighten your left leg on the mat. Keep the left hand on your knee. Take the right hand out to the side, palm facing down. We're going to flip over onto that hip. Try to keep those fingertips on the side of the floor, and then come back again to the center. Swing that hip back over, and come back again to the center. Four more of these. Come on back to the center again. We're going to take that strap back around that foot. Extend that leg up towards the ceiling. Take the strap into your right hand. Take the left hand out to the side, palm facing down. And we're going to open that leg out towards the side. Keep the left hip on the floor. Bring it back up to the center, and then we're going to flip that whole leg over, coming over onto your left hip. And you can go down as far with it as is comfortable for you. And we're going to open that up again. Left hip stays on the floor as you open that right leg out. Exhale, bring it up. Flip all the way over onto the left hip, and you can lower that leg down wherever you want. Inhale and open. Exhale and bring it back over. Two more to go. And then the last one, we're going to stay over there on the left side. You can let that leg hang a little bit if you'd like to, or you can lower it all the way down to the floor. I'm just going to turn my body so that I'm not turning away from you guys. Okay, so we're going over here on your left side. And then we're going to bend that knee, take it back, and remove your strap. We're going to stay on the left side. Okay, so we can just bend your knees, stacking them one on top of the other. Take the right hand out in front of you so the arm is out straight. The hand is just hovering above the floor. And then we're going to follow that arm and open it. Coming out as far as you want to go with it. And then exhale to bring it all the way back again to your starting position. Inhale and open that arm. And exhale, and then bring it back down. Two more to go like this. And then we're going to come back again. Take the top knee and place it on the floor in front of the bottom one. And we're just going to do a few more rotations here, a little bit deeper twists. Follow that arm open. And then exhale and bring it back. Inhale it and open. Exhale, bring it back again. One last one. And then we're going to take your strap back around that top foot. And we're still going to stay on your side though. You can keep your bottom leg bent or you can straighten it depending on how you feel. And then definitely straighten that top leg. So we're going to raise that leg up towards the side. Flexed foot. And it's going to come up, stopping wherever it feels good for you. And then exhale to bring it back down again. So foot is flexed. Open. And then exhale to bring it back down. Two more to go. Bend that knee and roll over onto your stomach. Take the hand over your shoulder as you come over onto your stomach with it. And then we're going to flex your foot again. You can use the strength of your arms to push into the strap with that foot if you feel like you want to deepen the stretch. If not, then that's fine. You can just keep it where it is. So we'll take a breath and then exhale to press into the strap with your foot. Inhale and release it. Exhale, push into the strap. And then inhale and release it. Two more times. Exhale, push into the strap. Inhale and release it. Last one. Exhale, push into that strap. And then inhale and release it. We're going to take the strap away. Stay on your stomach for just a minute though. And you can rest your hands, either one fist on top of the other, underneath your forehead, or you can lower it all the way down. We're just going to straighten that leg. Don't quite touch the floor with your toe. And then squeeze it back up again and in. Keep your stomach tight as you're doing this. So we're just extending the leg. And then straightening. Squeeze that heel in. Two more to go. And then we're going to extend that leg long again. Point your toe this time. Stomach is tight. We're going to lift your knee up off the floor just a little bit. And then raise that leg just a little bit more. And then lower it back down towards the floor. Stomach is tight to protect your back. Exhale, lift. Inhale and lower it down. Four more to go. Two more. And last one. Okay, we're going to roll over onto your back again. And I'm going to go back the other direction on my mat. Take that leg. We were just using your right leg. Cross it over your left knee. And then we're going to push that right knee out towards the wall in front of you. And then we're going to reach down, grab hold of your left thigh, either with your hands or your strap, and pull that knee into your chest. To release that side, uncross your leg, and we're going to take your strap around your left foot. Okay. So, we're taking that leg up towards the ceiling with your foot flexed, and then we're bending it back down again. Exhale and lift that leg. Inhale and bring it back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Two more of these to go. And then we'll keep that leg extended all the way up. And you can adjust your straps, straightening that leg all the way. We're going to lower it down towards the floor. Keep your stomach tight as you lower that leg down. And then exhale to bring it back up again towards the ceiling. Inhale and bring it down. Exhale and bring it up. left hand and take the right hand out, point your palm down towards the floor. So we're going to keep your fingertips on the floor as you open that leg out towards the side. Keep your stomach tight. The right hip should stay on the floor, and then exhale to bring it back up again. Inhale and open. Exhale and bring it back up. Two more to go. Coming back up again to the center. Take your strap again in both hands. And this time we're going to be pushing into the strap with the ball of your foot, turning the toes towards the ceiling. And then squeeze the toes back in again towards the knee. Breathe in and exhale and push against that strap with the ball of your foot. And then inhale to squeeze it back down. Exhale and push. Inhale, squeeze it back down. Two more of these. And you can just let the strap fall for a moment. Hold on to your knee. Rotate your ankle around. Reverse directions. And then we're just going to let that ankle be still. Extend your other leg out on the mat. Keeping the right hand on the left knee. The left hand's coming out to the side. Palm face down. And then we're going to come over onto your right hip with that knee, and then bring it back again to the center. Exhale as you twist over, and then inhale back again to the center. Last one. And then we'll come back again to the center. Find your strap and bring it back around that foot. Just relax your head back on your mat. Extend that leg back up high. And we're going to take the strap into your left hand. The right hand comes out, palm facing down. And we're going to inhale to open that left leg out to the side. Try to keep the right hip on the floor again. Exhale, bring it up, and this time we're coming all the way around with it to let that leg hover wherever you'd like to above the floor. And then inhale, bring it back up and out. Exhale, stomach stays tight as you lift and flip over. Inhale and open. Exhale, up and flip. Inhale and open. more of these. And then we're going to come all the way over onto the right side. You can let that leg hover for a little bit longer if you want to get that good stretch through the side of your hip. And then we'll bend your knee and remove the strap. We're going to stack the hips one on top of the other. And then taking your left arm out, we're going to hover it just above the floor. Follow it and open with your head. And then we're going to exhale to bring it back again. Inhale and open that arm out. And exhale to bring it back. 2 more like this. Come back around and place that left knee on the floor in front of the right. And we'll just do 5 more twists right here, getting into it a little bit deeper. Follow that arm out. And then exhale to bring it back again. Two more to go. Back to the floor with it, and we're going to take your strap, bring it back around that left foot. And then you can either keep that bottom leg bent or you can straighten it out. We're going to flex the left foot and raise it up towards the ceiling, and then inhale and bring it back down again. Exhale and lift. Inhale and open. So you'll notice, and I should have said this on the other side too, when your foot is flexed and you're leading from the side like that, you can't go as high with that leg. It's not until you turn the leg towards the ceiling, then you can go higher with it. So we're trying to keep your foot flexed, the knee pointing towards the front of your room, and then lifting out to the side. Got 2 more right here. Bend that knee, roll over onto your stomach so your strap is coming up over your shoulder. And we're just going to do the contracting, relaxed stretch right here. You can lower your head down and either stay right there if that's the stretch that you want, or if you want to deepen it, we're going to take a breath and exhale to push into the strap with your foot. Inhale and then relax that. Exhale, push into the strap. And inhale and relax that. Tighten up your tummy if it's not tightened. And then exhale and push. Inhale and relax. We'll do 2 more. Exhale and push. Inhale and relax. And the last one, exhale and push. And inhale and relax. And you can take your strap away. And then rest your head on your hands, or you can stack the fists one on top of the other. We're going to keep your foot flexed and then lower it towards the floor, stomach tight. Exhale, squeeze it back up and in. Inhale and bring it down. Exhale, squeeze it up and in. Two more to go. And then let's lower that leg, point your toe, keeping your stomach tight. We're going to lift your knee up off the floor and then lift it up a little bit higher. Inhale and lower that leg down. And then exhale and lift it up again. Four more to go. Last one. And then we'll lower that leg down, roll back over onto your back. And then bend that left leg, cross it over your right knee. And we'll gently press that knee towards the front of the room. Just breathe. And then we're going to reach down, grab hold of that thigh and pull it in towards your chest. You can either use your hands or your strap. Relax your head back on the floor. Hold there and take a breath. Exhale. Take another breath. And then we're going to exhale to release that leg back down to the floor again. Both feet on the floor. We're going to come back to your bridge. So hands are back by your sides. Stomach is tight. The back is flat. And then we're going to exhale to lift the hips. Press them up nice and high. Inhale, slowly lower it back down towards the floor. And then exhale to lift again. Inhale, slowly bring it back down. Exhale and lift. Inhale, bring it back down. Two more times. Exhale and lift. Inhale, bring it back down again. And then last one. Exhale and lift. And inhale and bring it all the way back down. Hips coming back to the floor. Bring both knees into your chest. And then you can stay just like this, or you can turn your feet towards the ceiling and then pull your ankles or your big toes down, or you can use your strap. You want to pull your knees down towards your elbows to a happy baby. Just hold here and breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. Exhale. And we're going to let go of the feet. Hold on to the back of your knees, and we're going to rock up to a seated position, or you can come over onto your side and come up that way if you'd like to, whatever feels better. Rocking all the way up. And then let's sit on your block or your pillow. You're going to find your strap too. And you can just sit comfortably with the legs. We're going to take the strap and fold it into fours. palms face down, and then we're just going to raise the arms up overhead, and then bring them back down again. Exhale and lift. Inhale and bring them back down. Two more to go. And then we're going to take your right leg out. And this is going to be more intense being up on the block. If you want to be down on the floor, you can take the block away. So let's start first by taking your arms out straight. Hinge forward towards your toe. And then we're going to bring it back in again, stomach tight, and then push that arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, push out towards your toe. Inhale to pull it in. Exhale, press it up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, push out towards your toe. Inhale. And exhale, back up. Two more of these on this side. And then we're going to bring those arms back down, switch legs. So that you're turning to look at your other side. Let's start by just bringing the arms out straight, reaching down towards your toe. That foot is flexed. Inhale, bring it back in. And exhale and press up. Inhale. Exhale out towards that leg. Inhale. And then exhale and bring it up. One last one on this side. And then we're going to lower the arms down, come over onto your knees instead of sitting on the block. So we're going to come all the way up high on the knees. Bring the strap up overhead. Knees can be a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Stomach tight, and then we're going to lean over towards the right side and come back up again. We're going to stay on the right. Exhale and lean over. Inhale and bring it back up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Two more times on this side. Back up to the center. We're going to do the same thing, going the other way. Exhale over. Inhale, come on back up again. Exhale over. Inhale up. Last one. And then we're going to come up to the center, turn the arms over all the way to the side, come back up to the center, and then turn over to the other side. Exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, and inhale down. One more on each side. Come on back up to the top. Pull your arms down, and then we're going to push out. Push your hips backwards. Inhale, pull the hips back up as you pull the strap in, and then reach up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, push backwards with the hips. Inhale, pull it in, and then exhale and press up. Inhale, exhale out. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale up. 3 more of these. Last one. Super. Let's take the strap in your right hand, bring it around behind your back so your palms are going to be facing out, and then I'm going to have you pull your knees together, and then we're going to push the hands out towards the side, so you're really opening your chest, pulling towards the opposite walls with the arms. And just hold there and take a breath. Exhale. Take another breath. And then exhale to release that. Just roll out your shoulders. We'll take your strap up over the left side so it hangs right down behind your back. And then the right hand's going to come around. And then you can either wiggle the hands closer towards each other or just stay where they are and pull the strap in opposite directions. So the left hand's pulling up, the right hand's pulling down. Make sure your neck is in a nice neutral position. Hold there and breathe. Exhale. One more breath right here. And we'll exhale to release that side. You can roll out the shoulders again before we go to the other side. And then the strap will come down over your right shoulder. The left hand comes around from behind, grabs hold of it. Again, you can either wiggle those hands close together or just stay where they are and pull in opposite directions. Hold there and breathe. Exhale. Take another breath. And exhale. One more time. And then we'll exhale to release that side. Take your strap back to the floor, and we're going to come to the hands and knees in a second, so we're not going to come all the way down to your regular seated position. You can just come back onto your heels if that feels good. Rest your hands on your thighs, drop your chin to your chest, and then just some little half circles from one side to the other. Each way. Let your head come back up to its natural position, and then we'll drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed, and the hands can either stay there on the hips or place your right hand on your head and let the left hand hang down by your side. Hold there and take a breath. Exhale. Take another breath. And then exhale to release that side. Bring your hands back to the thighs. Drop your chin down. And then let the other ear fall towards your shoulder. And again, stay right there like that. Or place the left hand on your head and let the right hand dangle down by your side. Take another breath. Exhale. Another breath here. And then we're going to exhale to release that head. Take your hands back to your thighs. And then we're going to come to a tabletop position. So hands are flat on the floor. Knees right underneath your hips. Press your belly in, pulling your back up towards the ceiling. Really pushing into the floor with those hands. Drop your belly down to raise your chest and look forward. Inhale, take it all up and back in. Exhale, drop it down, raise your chest and look forward. 2 more times. Take everything up and in. Exhale, drop it down, raise your chest, look forward. And then the last one, take it all up and in. Exhale, drop it down, raise your chest and look forward. Flatten everything out, stomach tight. We're going to lift your right hand. Rotate the wrist out towards the side. And then bring it down towards your hips. Rotate back again the other way. And then we're going to lower that hand down onto your elbow. Take your other hand up and circle the wrist around. Bring it all the way back towards your hips. Reverse directions. Circle it all the way back around. And then come down to your elbows. Turn your knees out towards the edges of your mat. Shift back with your hips to child's pose. And then we're going to reach the fingertips towards the front of your mat. So big, long stretch. Pressing through the palms into your hips. Hold there and breathe. Exhale. One more breath. And then we're going to exhale to shift your knees in together. Lower your head. We can take your block and place your head on your block. And then take the hands around behind you or by the sides of you, plus the backs of your hands on the floor this time, the palms face up. And just hold there and breathe. Exhale. Take 2 more breaths right here. Exhale. One last breath. And then let's take the hands around back again to the mat and press up to come to your seated position. And we're going to close our practice up right here. So let's take your arms up towards the ceiling, raise your head, and then flip the palms, so press them back down as you drop your chin. One more time, inhale and bring them back up. Press the palms together and then exhale to lower to heart center.